In our last example, we see a trinomial whose leading coefficient is not 1, and the trinomial doesn't have a greatest common factor. So we're going to need a new way to solve this. And this one is called a fancy magic X. And in the fancy magic X, we still have AC on top, we still have B on the bottom, but the left and the right-hand sides are now going to be divided into fractions. And in the bottom part, the denominator of each fraction, we are going to put lowercase a. So let's look at our trinomial. The coefficients are 4, that's A, 13, that's B, and 3, that's C. So let's use a magic X, a fancy magic X. On top is AC. A is 4, C is 3. 4 times 3 is 12, that goes on top. B is 13, that goes on bottom. And the denominators of both fractions are going to be A, which is 4. Okay. So now, just like before, I'm going to find the factors whose product is 12 and whose sum is 13. And those numbers are 12 and 1. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. Now you might be looking at the left-hand term here and saying that fraction can be reduced, and that's a good idea. However, I want to give you a warning ahead of time that when we reduce this fraction, I want it to stay a fraction. Here's what I mean. 12 over 4 reduces to 3 over 1. I'm going to leave it as 3 over 1. I'm not going to simplify it to just 3. All right, now we need our binomial factors. So here are my parentheses. And I know that there's going to be an X in the first term of each of these. And now I'm going to take these numbers, 3 over 1 and 1 over 4, and use them to fill in my binomial factors. The top number is the second term. So here, this is going to be plus 3. The bottom number is the coefficient of the first term. So this is going to become 1x plus 3. On the other side, we're going to do the same thing. The top number is the second term, so this is going to be plus 1. And the bottom number is the coefficient of x, that's going to be 4. If we check our work by multiplying this out, we will get 1x times 4x, that's 4x squared. 1x times 1, that's x. 3 times 4x, that would be 12x. And 3 times 1, that would be 3. And when we combine the middle terms, which are alike, we get 4x squared plus 13x plus 3, which matches our original trinomial. So this is the factored form of this problem.